What is up, ladies and gentlemen? And आज क्या करने जा रहे हैं मैं बताता हूँ। आज हम नजर डालेंगे सिंपल के गेमिंग सेटअप के ऊपर, बात करेंगे कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी मोबाइल के अंदर आपको क्या इन गेम रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे ड्यूरिंग द CODM World Championship, and in the end, ladies and gentlemen, a very special interview as always, of course. So without wasting any further time, this is Super Johnny and you guys are watching the World of Esports right there. हर किसी का गेमिंग सेटअप उनके लिए काफी ज्यादा यूनिक होता है। देयर इज नो राइट वे ऑफ डूइंग थिंग्स, देयर इज नो रॉन्ग वे ऑफ डूइंग थिंग्स। आप वो यूज करें जो आपको कंफर्टेबल फील हो। लेकिन ये वीडियो उन लोगों के लिए जो अभी अपने सेटअप को फिगर आउट कर रहे हैं और इसमें उनकी मदद करेंगे none other than simple, ladies and gentlemen, जो हमें आज अपने सेटअप के बताएंगे ऑल द वे फ्रॉम हिज सेटिंग्स टू हिज पेरिफेरल चॉइसेस।
I'll come in, I'll plug in everyone's peripherals, I'll go back, I'll commentate.
Okay, you can plug in my gear.
Okay, nice. The classic mouse pad. I saw at the major you threw away all your stuff, right?
Yes.
So when you got new gear, did you get the same gear or did you change it up a bit?
It's the same.
Same?
I mean, I couldn't find the same one because it's limited.
Yeah.
Well, last tournament I used this one, but before I used the dandy one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, the dandy one, yeah, I think I remember. I saw some people posting about that online. Isn't it crazy? Like people, for you, do you care what the mouse pad's like? Or is it just one of these situations where it just has to be a mouse pad?
I just want it to be the same type of mouse pad, you know.
Okay.
I don't care how it looks, but it just need to be more comfortable.
Do you normally take this stuff off, these?
Yes, normally, because I charge it. But it's new, so...
Is it brand new?
Yeah.
I always thought about when I was playing was like how often to change mouse pad. Do you change often?
I mean, not really. It always depends how it feels.
Okay.
For example, my teammate Beat, if you put something on mousepad, no matter what, he will be angry, you know?
Oh yeah?
He will overthink that something will happen to mousepad. Like, I know that I use this side of mousepad most of the time. So this side I can always use for phone or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually I change like one per 2 or 3 months.
So you're completely wireless right now?
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting, right? Back in the day, it was scary to use wireless stuff.
Yeah, I became, I think, the first one who started to use. When they created the Super Light mouse, they gave me to use. They did some commercial with me and nobody had it. And I think I had a bit of advantage.
Okay, you were first in. All right, one of the first things we want to check here, right? All your gear's in, but how do you do, like, where do you pull the monitor? How high is the desk?
Okay, so first of all, I do desk like this.
Do you have a set height or is it just feeling?
It's just feeling.
Just feeling?
Yes. Then I always take off my shoes.
Shoes off?
When I sit like this.
Oh, wow.
I play like this all the time.
Okay.
It's a bit uncomfortable with this, but it's okay. So after I do monitor like that, I'll do it like that because...
Everybody turns the monitor base. I think it's like just a liege who does it. Everybody else is turning the monitor base.
So yeah, basically, I sit like this.
Okay. Well, we can actually measure how high you've got the desk for the viewers at home. 76.5. People at home, no joke. We even have, what do you call this in Ukrainian, mate? Does this have a name? We call this a protractor.
Yeah, we call it linейка.
So people want to know like the angles and stuff. This is no joke. Like people are genuinely curious about this. Actually, what am I doing? I'd want to do it this way. How? Actually.
When I use it in school.
Yeah, I don't even know how we'd work this out. Shane, how would we use a protractor to work out the angle here, mate? Over the keyboard. All right, well, this is showing that we have no idea what we're doing here with angles. So from the 90 degree of the table, it is on like, is it like 120? It's like 120 this way.
Like, yeah.
I don't know what that means, but someone smart will work that out.
But I think it's gonna be like this.
Okay.
Not sure, so can you give me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to write information. Like that, right?
Yeah, I think we had 90 degrees with the desk.
It's like 9:45.
45?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's better than mine. And when you're playing, you're quite far away, right? Like that you got bit. I spoke to you about this before.
I mean, I play like that, but when I focus, I can do like this. You know, just a bit closer.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm far away, and I always tell Beat that he needs to sit a bit far away as well.
Worry about his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's still okay because he's young, but in age it can be bad, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
First of all, I use my monitor setup.
Yep.
I always do picture mode standard, brightness 80, I do contrast 60. I have sharpness 7, gamma 2, color temperature normal. Oh, and at the beginning, just recommend for anyone to reset all.
Yeah, okay, so black equalizer 10.
10, color vibrance 12, and that's it.
Okay. What do you do with the NVIDIA settings? Do you do anything with that?
Yeah. First of all, I need to put 240 Hz on the desk because...
Yeah, that's where you're going to change the res, yeah.
Then, like, when I started playing CS, I had a digital vibrance 100.
Yeah.
And it was hard in my eyes.
Okay.
And I was clicking like this by my eyes, you know. So right now I'm playing on 50
okay.
already. Like I had 100, then it was 80, then it's 60, now it's 50.
Okay.
And I feel really comfortable. So I usually don't change anything. And there's one interesting program. I don't actually really know is it bad or
oh yeah,
you know, but
okay.
I turn it off.
Yeah, okay. No juicing.
Like, yeah, it feels like you have FPS drop, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't actually do anything over here. Wait, I don't do anything over here.
All right.
I trust.
You're leaving them as they are?
I trust.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, I do full screen here, I do GPU, I put this, and that's it.
Nice.
So after I go to the mouse, I need everything to be on middle, and this one is off.
Off, always off.
Acceleration,
yeah.
Always off. Don't allow Logitech or G-Hub.
Oh, the drivers, right?
Yes, because
yeah, okay.
I need to put some DPI on my mouse. Then I just go and I always just delete this DPIs.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that's how you did it. I used to do it manually. I'd drag all the dots off the screen. I just learned something. I just actually learned something. That's great. Okay. 400 DPI?
Yes, 400 DPI and 3 cents.
3 cents, okay. So, yeah, all right, nice. So launch options, you still rocking like no force M speed and that kind of stuff?
I mean, I put only FreQ 2040,
yeah.
It's monitor hertz, then minus Novit. You don't have this beginning in Counter-Strike, you know? Then minus console, minus tick rate 128, and plus FPS max 0. So it's always no limit, yeah.
Okay.
Like before it was FPS max 300 for 5 or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
But after they did some update, and I feel like this one became better. If you have really good PC, you need to use this one.
Okay.
If you have a bit worse PC, it's better to use 300.
Okay. That's something I was finding about recently, because look, back in my day, man, you know it. There was we always had to cap the FPS, right? We were lucky to get 300 FPS.
Yes, yes.
And these days, you're looking at it, people like, I saw BlameF put a screenshot up on like Mirage is like 1,000 FPS, and I thought,
yes, yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like it. Okay, so uncapped FPS, console, all the basic ones right there.
Yes, so I do exact simple. This is my brightness. I have this net graph settings. So after I just do, we have 4 and 3, full screen. It's very low, low, all details and low. Boost player contrast always disabled for me. I don't like this. On the long distance.
Yeah.
You see just some black dot, you know.
Okay.
It's not comfortable for me.
Is that's meant to be like they put like the halo around the players, right? Yeah.
So on long distance you can see better a model of players.
Okay, but you don't like it?
No.
That's interesting, okay. And you have everything quite low. Like, is there a reason that you keep the graphics stuff low with how good the PCs are today?
No, it's just how I started. I never change video settings, and I can change only crosshair for last, I don't know, 3 years or 4 years.
Okay. So you've been 1280, 960, stretched?
All the time, yeah.
Okay, and everything pretty low?
Yeah, and this one enable. Before I played with disable, because I mean, I don't know why. My teammates said it's better to do it enable.
Okay.
And for example, electronic use some of this on high.
Okay.
So he sees some textures better.
Okay.
So I do apply.
We had a couple guys come in when we did native res. We had, I think it was Yukinder and Rops were doing the native res, right? I'm interested, do you think that in the future a lot more people will be using native res because they're coming into CSGO and just playing CSGO? Like they're not used to 1.6 and source and stuff where you would use bigger reses?
I think they will see the results of players.
Mm?
But most of the players, especially in top 20, use 4-on-3 stretch.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but maybe some of people want, man, I want to be the best player on full HD.
Why do you think that the stretch res is the best res? Like the one that you use? So because have you tried other reses? And
Yeah. It's just you have a bigger model on stretch.
Okay.
On 9020 or 16900, you have really small models. And of course, FPS drop.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing the last round with this on screen.
Did you win?
No, we lost round. I didn't kill anyone. So this is my old crosshair. It's actually beat crosshair.
Yeah.
I used it. But this is mine. Crosshair size 1, crosshair gap -2, crosshair dot 1, crosshair style 5.
Which is the dynamic crosshair?
Yes.
Okay, so this is interesting. Why do you like using that? Because I know a lot of people, they say like it doesn't give you proper feedback of what's actually happening with the spray control.
I mean, you actually, it's much easier to spray control
Yeah?
with this, yeah.
Why do you
Especially first 10 bullets, because as you see the top line,
Yeah.
it's, on English it's hard to explain for me, but like first 10 bullets, you can just watch on this first top line and you understand how spray gonna work.
Okay.
And for anyone who just playing CS for first time, it's much easier than you use like this crosshair. You don't even know like.
There's no feedback.
Yeah. Like I'm doing spraying because I feel it. I have a lot of hours. But if you don't know and you just join, it's much easier if you just watch on top of this line.
Okay. All right. I like that.
And of course you can one tap easily. There's small dot.
Yeah.
Color 4.
So you always go with this color?
Yes, always.
Best across all the maps, you think? Like visibility or just your favorite color?
Sometimes it's bad when you look on sky.
Yeah.
You're doing some nade setups. But usually, yeah, I think it's the best one. I think the worst one is the red one. On some spots, it's hard to kill. For example, there was some situation with Flamey when we played. He was on Mirage under balcony and they went out from ramp and tabs. They didn't check shadow.
Oh, yeah.
And he just started to tap with USP, and because of his red crosshair, he couldn't see the enemy, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. So the light blue crosshair.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting thing. Have you ever fiddled with the value that changes it per weapon? You know, it changes how wide it is. It's like CL_crosshair use weapon value or something like that. Have you seen that one?
No.
So this is, you remember in 1.6, you used to get like when you would change from like the AK to USP, right? The crosshair would automatically like change.
Oh yeah, I know.
You ever fiddled with anything like that?
I tried it in 2014 or 15, I guess.
Yeah.
It's style 2, right?
I think it's
like this. No.
Oh yeah. But I thought it was CL. Yeah, I must be using it wrong. I used to use it forever, but I'm trash, so I don't.
Shox likes to play with it. It's usually his crosshair.
Oh, that's when you're moving?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I use jump with scroll button. Down.
Up and down or just?
No, just down.
Okay.
Because I don't have beans on nades, and I choose nades like this. It's easy for me.
Oh, with the scroll wheel?
Yeah, for example, I have 4 nades. I can do like smoke like this, and I can take it because I feel it.
Like, so you know how much you have to scroll to get to the smoke?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You really are feeling the game. What about like jump binds for window smokes and that kind of stuff?
I'm doing it on Z.
Okay.
Then X I'm used for TeamSpeak to talk. For example, when I play some other games like Dota or whatever, you cannot just press and talk. You just talk without any buttons, but in Counter-Strike, especially when you play with your teammates, and especially with crowd, you always try to mute your microphone.
Sure.
So it's gonna help your teammates not to hear some other sounds. And on C, I have my crosshair going bigger.
Yes.
So I can see some small details.
What about crosshairs? I've seen some players who have it so the crosshair like expands to line up nades. Like to the full screen crosshair.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Don't use that?
I mean, I always do lineups with nades, with my hands.
Okay.
And with my crosshair.
All right, simple stuff, doing it.
So for example, it's easy to do some nade with this small crosshair you just do your dot on this, you know?
Yeah.
For example, if you don't have dot and you have bigger crosshair, and for example you play like that, like Santaras, for example, like this, it's hard to see the middle, you know?
Yeah. It's not as exact.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a lot of nades that it's like pixel nades.
Yeah.
So the dot should be on the right side of corner, you know?
Beautiful. All right, do you have any other like weird binds, like anything a bit strange that nobody else is using or something that we wouldn't think about?
I have this one on my mouse.
Okay.
For example, if you see blood.
Clear the decals.
Yeah, and for example, you're dead, yeah. Sometimes you can help your teammates with information, and because of blood, maybe they cannot see like the enemy or something, so I just press like that all the time.
Nice.
So what else I have? I have on my mouse this pin.
Oh, yeah.
How it calls?
Pinging.
Oh, pinning.
Yeah.
For example, if there's some weapon or deagle, like you won against force and you want your teammate to pick up deagle, you just do like this, especially in some bodies, and you can see it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, no, I know. So you think it's a good feature that they added that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Nice. Okay, I'm trying to think if we got anything else that we should check. Do you have like any binds like sort of mute sound while you're in game?
No.
No, nothing like that?
I don't mute sound, and this one, SV cheat.
No clip.
Yeah, on I. And I unbind space button because I had like on scroll jump, and I had on space, but I unbind it because from some time I start to do it like that, you know?
Resting your
thumb so
on
I
it,
just
okay.
removed.
Accidentally jumping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As far as players go, I reckon you're like in the middle.
Yeah.
We got some crazy close people. We got some crazy far back people. I reckon you're in the middle. All right.
In their beat, Santara.
Yeah. Mouse pad right on the edge of the desk as well.
Yes. It cannot be like this, you know.
You don't like?
No. And it cannot be like this because. How to explain this?
You fray the edges and okay.
It should be like that all the time.
Always right on the edge. So this is good, easy to line up.
Yes.
Yeah, 90 degrees, edge of the table, keyboard at about a 45, monitor base slightly turned, 30-ish centimeters away. Seems pretty easy. It's like, it doesn't feel like you're super particular.
Yeah.
So does that make it easy because it's like just throw it down and get in?
Yes.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
simple setup, you know.
Simple setup.
Yeah.
And that has
Good
been
for your health, good for your body.
nice. All right, cool. Smashed it. Awesome. That was great.
Call of Duty Mobile की World Championship, it's not too far away, and ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you guys, Activision के पास आप लोगों के लिए काफी सारे in-game rewards हैं.
Welcome to the first step in becoming a 2022 COD Mobile World Champion, or at least to make sure that you secure those juicy free in-game rewards just for signing up. Champs 2022 will be a banger, with 5 stages of increasingly competitive stakes and millions of dollars on the line. All beginning with a month of weekend rewards throughout Stage 1. Starting on March 31st, all players can sign up in-game for free and compete in open solo play, aka Stage 1. Registered players can start earning new rewards each weekend throughout the 4 weekends of Stage 1. You'll need a total of 60 points throughout this stage to qualify for Stage 2. Be sure to rank up to get more points per win for your first 10 ranked matches, so you can earn your rewards faster than the competition. Also, don't forget to play all 10 matches along all 4 weekends so you can get your hands on that epic Zero operator. And you're probably wondering, Ferg, what are the other rewards? You can earn epic weapons featuring unique skins that are inspired by our World Championship regions, and also camos that feature in-game animations. All you have to do to get registered in-game is select your country of residence and confirm your entry. You have questions about the rules? Don't worry, it's all covered on the COD Mobile Champs 2022 official rule page. For all eligible players that complete the solo event in Stage 1, it'll be time to get your squad together and compete for a share of that $2 million prize pool. If your squad is one of the best in your respective region, you'll have the opportunity to qualify for Stage 5's offline World Championship. So what are you waiting for? Get in the game, get signed up, and get fragging.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys know I live up to my promises, right? This time as well, we have someone very special joining us. Please welcome Navin from Chennai FC. Navin, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much for asking. First of all, it is an absolute pleasure to have you. One of the sweetest guys I've met from the ESL scene. Everyone is sweet, but you have to take the prize for the sweetest. But, Navin, now, my format for this interview is pretty simple. I like to know why people got into gaming and what got them into the competitive scene of video games. So, first question to you, how did you get into FIFA?
Getting into FIFA, my brother used to play a lot of FIFA, so I started playing with him. We both used to play a lot of FIFA, like for 2 to 3 years. That's like back in 2011, 12. So only we used to play, not online anything. So after that, like I was left alone without company, so I had to play online.
Yeah.
So that's how I came into the competition scenes.
Oh, so just brother left you alone and you're like, I'm going to compete in FIFA. Was that the reason?
Exactly, because I had no one to play with. So obviously you need to find opponents online. So
Yeah.
that's how it started.
I mean, that's fair enough. Like, if your LAN partner leaves you, just go online, look for competition, and start just like beating the people that are there, get to the top level, and make it to the biggest FIFA league India has ever seen. So when you started playing online, what was the experience like inside the games back then?
It was very, very difficult to like adapt to the gameplay because offline it's like there's the only one opponent who everything about him. So online there's so many different variations the players play, and the main thing is you get to know a lot, like new skills, new way of playing. So that's the main thing about playing online.
And apart from that, I mean, what was the point in your journey that made you decide, all right, I want to compete. I want to be a competitive player. I want to make money off of this.
In 2017-18, division rivals and foot champions are there in FIFA. So I think like in division rivals I got the topmost rank, and in foot champions I was getting a like pretty decent wins. So I thought, why not, like we can compete in online tournaments, and I started playing few online tournaments. So I was in my first LAN tournament in Chennai. I actually went to the finals. So that gave me a lot of confidence, thinking like maybe I can do better. So that was the motivation.
And what was the journey like transitioning from just going to LANs? Because FIFA LANs, I mean, they were there, but not as big as anything that EISL has presented. So what was your reaction, first of all, when EISL was announced?
Definitely, because the tournaments we play was like, it's not a lot of prize pool. That's 90% of the tournaments in India. So when EISL came into, I didn't know about the tournament in the first place, because they said like we have to be in a bubble. So I thought like, okay, anyways, we not be going. But after that, like I played, I didn't play the first two qualifiers. I had to play the Chennai qualifier. That is the only qualifier I played. Somehow, luckily, I won every match in the qualifier and I came to the finals. After that, only I came to know about the prize pool and everything. I was shocked, really, like, because I didn't know anything about the prize pool.
Wow.
I heard it is a big tournament, but I had no idea it is this big.
So now, do you reckon that if had you known about the prize pool earlier, you would have played the previous two qualifiers as well?
Definitely, and the worst part is I would have played with a lot of pressure, because when I was playing my semi-finals in the Chennai qualifiers, I was talking with my brother and friends, like I wasn't focusing at all, like I was playing very calm. That was one way a very big plus for me. So I was playing my game freely.
I mean, that's interesting, like playing a very big qualifier to represent Chennai and FC, which is a massive club in the ISL as well, and just talking to your brother while the match is going on. But now, since you are from Chennai, how happy does it make you to represent a club from your home ground?
I'm a very big fan of like CSK, so that is like Chennai, and also I used to follow. So Chennai basically, like it is a very big honor for me to represent Chennai here. And I like that is the reason I played the Chennai qualifier. Okay, like if I don't qualify, like I'll just leave it. That is how I started because I didn't know about anything. So my friend told me like there's Chennai qualifier at 3 p.m. So I woke up at 1 p.m. or something, and then I played this. That's it.
I mean that had to be fun for you, right? Like just putting it all in just one qualifier and just going at it, making it to the other side. But I want to know from you one more thing is what was your parents' reaction when you actually told them about EISL and the prize pool that was involved and the fact that you were representing Chennai and FC?
Actually, I told my brother first, like, will I be going, because that time the COVID was like it was at its peak. So I
Yeah.
thought like maybe not, like. So I told my brother like this is big. So somehow you explain to them. So then he went and he explained it to complete. I don't even know what he said. Like after that they said, "Wow, you've done such a big job." I'm like, oh, that's how it was like. That's how my parents came to know. He convinced them, so they were really happy to know that I was representing Chennai. So that was it.
I mean, I guess at this point we also need to know what your brother actually said to your parents to just convince them in one go to let you go for 4 months. 4 months away from home. I know it has been a tough time, but I'm pretty sure you've made some wonderful memories as well. Would you like to share one of those memories with us?
Definitely, like everyone here has become like a brothers for us. Like it's been a very, very good gang. Like now like we are like each one of us are like brothers, obviously for everyone. And the one memories is like for me basically like no one wanted to start some like extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play. I like to play a lot of games like football, cricket. So what I did was I asked the admins like, can we get a bat and ball, and we started playing in a small area. After that, like 4 to 5 people were playing. So after that, like it was like 10 to 15, everyone started joining. So that is like a big memory for me, because I initiated that to start playing cricket. So that was very nice.
I mean, that has to be lovely, right? Like just being there with these brothers, as you said, for 4 months, just playing anything you want. Not at any time, because there are restrictions, as you mentioned. You guys do stay in a bubble, but all right. One more thing, since you do, I do see you guys on the social media. You guys do eventually end up playing different games quite a lot. How much time do you dedicate to practice? Because you are paired up with one of the best players in the country right now.
Uh, to be honest, like when I was in Chennai, I used to play a lot of different games. But after coming here, like I wanted to stay focused in this, because the like hand movement, everything. Like if you play some shooting game, it gets changed. No, like you can't adapt so fast. So I wanted to just stay focused. And FIFA, like I got a 2 weeks break only. That at that time I was playing F1, and that's it basically. Like other than that, fully I was focusing on FIFA only. I like to play FIFA as well, so that's why.
And what is it like being paired with Saranj? Because I mean, again, a very big name in the FIFA community. Does it come with some pressure, like, all right, I have to perform, or I will get scolded, or is it like, yeah, this guy will handle it. I just have to do my best.
Definitely, because like he's one of the greatest players in India, and he won the FGS first season. So that like I didn't think too much about like I should win, because I know like I'll be able to somewhat compete. So I thought like, okay, let's not focus about that. Let's do what we can best. So that will obviously help him. So at least we can put a maximum effort. So whatever comes in the way, luckily it went well.
And it has been going pretty well for you guys. And moving forward, do you plan on continuing the FIFA esport, pursuing FIFA as an esport, a professional career, or are you going to put this on like not a hold exactly, but keep this going and try something else as well?
I wanted to always play FIFA competitively after like before 4 years. Like I started playing like competitively since 4 years. So now I'm focusing only on FIFA for now. Like I'm not focusing anything else. Want to be a professional esports player.
See, now I'm glad to hear that, and I'm also sure about this that since EISL was sort of the driving force behind a lot of the growth that has happened within FIFA, Indian FIFA in the last 4 months, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of competition next time the qualifiers come around. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely, because this time I don't think many people like know about the importance. After we started playing, everyone is like, "Oh, we missed this opportunity." So from next time, everyone will be competing. Like every FIFA player in India, the community is already very big. So I think it will be very much tougher next year. So we'll try. Everyone will try our best to qualify for it.
Exactly. And are you prepared for everyone that's gonna come charging towards you?
Definitely, because we'll have that upper hand. Because we started the inaugural season, no, so
Yeah.
that fear factor will be there. I hope at least.
I mean, you can try and just try and persuade them. Just give them a scary look and be like, "All right, yeah, we are gonna win this. You can't beat me. I'm just too good."
But that sometimes backfires as well. So
Yeah,
little bit.
a little bit. I mean, if it backfires, it just backfires. Otherwise, if it works, hey, just do it again and try it. But Naveen, one last thing. I mean, I would like to know if you have a message for your family, for your brother who has helped you out quite a lot in reaching this position, or the fans that you have garnered over the time that you have spent in the ISL. Do you have a message for them?
First thing about the fans, because since the first 3 matches we won, but after that we had a lot of setbacks. We lost. We didn't win for 4 games, but every time they supported the same way. Like they supported in the starting till now. Even Saransh will be getting a lot of messages. He was telling me like day before yesterday as well. Like it's so good to have these fans. Like the support they show was like incredible. And about the family, like obviously you need family support, right?
Yeah.
So they supported me a lot, and they call me every day. Actually, like my parents call me every day, and my mother doesn't watch any sport, but now she's telling me what happened in the other games, what they did. So this game giving them a time pass also, like
Yeah.
so this is like a new sport. No, they don't know about like much about FIFA and anything, but now this is basically football, so they are liking it and they are watching it. So and then they are giving me tips and all. You should like shoot more. I was like, I was shocked. Like, how do you know that? Because after we come home, we realize our mistakes. No, but they tell that is a really good thing to have. No.
I mean, have you ever been scolded after a bad game? Like, why didn't you win this? That was an easy win for you.
Not actually, because like most of the games are like close games only. Like, so that didn't happen till now. Maybe in the semis and finals, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe in the finals it's going to happen. But Naveen, thank you so much for joining us. It has been a pleasure having this conversation with you. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही. मैं आप लोगों से फिर मिलूंगा हमारे अगले एपिसोड में. अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब टू नॉर्डन गेमिंग यूट्यूब चैनल, हिट द बेल आइकॉन एंड डू लाइक एंड शेयर दिस वीडियो एज वेल. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.